Hello, you guys. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. My name is Catherine. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's get started with your reading. I just decided to do an impromptu reading for you guys. I started pulling cards and I was like, let me get my cancers in on the line. So, y'all. Let's get started. Get started here. First of all, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I am doing well, and I hope you all are blessed, beyond blessed. Please make sure to thumbs up the video for me. It helps with the algorithm. It helps get notifications out and brings others into the reading. So please hit those notifications for me. We'll just call it a notification. It's like you're ringing the doorbell. Okay? You're opening the door, you're ringing the bell. Somebody's going to come and open the door and join in. Okay? So let's start off. Now we are going to look at the tarot. I'm going to clarify, but let's just start off with the first two oracle cards that we have. Looking at your person's energy and what they're thinking about you. We have the dragonfly and we have paradise. Okay. The dragonfly, which is interesting, is a card of someone who's intrigued. Okay. If you think about a dragonfly, it's almost like they just want to see what you're doing. They don't really come and bother you. They don't even really, you don't even really know they're there. You just kind of have a feeling that there's something around you. You look up and it's like, oh, it's a dragonfly. So it kind of hovers around. It's very quiet, right? It's very light. All right. So things coming to light or finding out and change are the key words here. Okay. What I'm getting here with this first card is finding out, is all that stuck out to me. Finding out. Okay. It's like they're trying to find out something, right? They want to learn something. Something has changed. Okay. Something has changed about you. And they need to find out what it is. Next to paradise, right? And with that, it says happiness and joy, right? Playfulness, okay? And then it says enjoying each other in the honeymoon phase, okay? So this is someone that you either just met or you recently started dating this person, and I feel like things are great. We're still learning each other, but I feel like there's also something about you has changed or is different somehow. And this person wants to know what it is. What is it? You know what I mean? What is it? Or this could be somebody who wants to find out more about you. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting an energy of somebody who's getting close to you or wanting to find out something about your happiness or your mood, right? Why is Cancer have the good energy that Cancer has? Why is Cancer in such a good mood? Why is Cancer so playful? What's going on? Yeah, that type of energy. So under the deck, we got Mirror and Twin Flames. Soulmate and Fun Times. And then you have Love Call and Twin Flame again. Okay, so you have Twin Flame twice under the deck. Listen, there's a lot going on here. And then we have mirror here. So someone is thinking about something. This talks about inner wounds, right? Looking in the mirror, thinking about something that took place or something that you've been through, perhaps. And then we have twin flames. So there was a relationship, right, with someone in the past. And then we have another twin flame here with love call, right? But before we get to that, in the current energy, this is under the deck, soulmate and fun times. This is meeting someone and having a really great connection with someone and having a lot of fun with that person. Okay? So you are going to meet someone, or you know what I mean? And I feel like the relationship, or it's going to be like a lot of fun, a lot of flirting, just having a good time with one another, a great connection with someone. But there was a twin flame in someone's past, and they're still hurt over this. It says inner wounds here. Okay, so they still look in the mirror and they see remnants of this twin flame relationship that are still kind of following them around. They still have some traces of being hurt by the past. With love call and twin flame in the future, messages of love, thinking of you, okay, informing you, and then we have twin flame. So this only tells me that this twin flame from the past is going to be coming back around in the near future. Okay? Because I looked underneath the deck to get more information, past, present, future. So let's clarify the overall energy here first with the dragonfly and paradise. And y'all, this is like my tower spread. This is my tower spread, is what I call this, because it's like there's a tower moment, right? And then under the deck, we're looking at the past to see how that has affected this tower moment, the current situation, and what's coming, to see how it's affecting this tower moment, which reflects a sudden change, right? And what is the word on here? Change. Finding out and change. And then enjoying each other. Someone is going to find out something about someone. Something is going to come to light while you're in the honeymoon phase with this current person. See, there's a current person that you're having fun times with that is a potential soulmate that you are currently with, okay? But there is a situation from the past that you're not yet over, and the situation from the past is going to be coming. So there it is. You're going to change when this person comes around. Your current person is going to pick up on it. Do you see what I mean? And they're going to want to know why or what it is that you're going through, right? It says things coming to light, and then it says heal. So maybe once You have the honest conversation with your current person about this past person that hurt you, that is now coming around with messages or reaching out to you in some way. At that point, there may be more healing that takes place, and this twin flame from the past, that inner wound, may be healed in some way, because this talks about healing. It says coming to light and heal. Okay. Yeah. This was someone that it really hurt when you had to separate from this person. So let's look at the tarot messages here. Let's clarify real quick. See what we get. Yeah. All right. Tell us about this dragonfly and paradise. Tell me about dragonfly and paradise. Okay. Yeah. Tell me about Cancer, please. Oh, spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Cancer. Oh, spirit, angels, and guides. Look at that. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. This is, you're healing from some hurt here. And the 7 of Wands here. Okay. So this is an energy of you being very protective after a traumatic situation that has taken place with that 3 of Swords. There is definitely heartbreak and separation. Okay. And your guard is up at this point. But there's some sort of change, lightheartedness is taking over. So I feel like you may be dating someone and for the first time allowing yourself to be happy again. That's what this is. That's why we have the dragonfly and then we have paradise, because you're allowing this heavy heart to be healed. This says things coming to light and healing. And then you see how we have this paradise here? Yeah, that is exactly what's happening. You're allowing yourself to feel happy again. This is a new phase for you. You're protecting and guarding yourself while you're in this phase as well. So I feel like you're going to be a little guarded in a sense. All right. Under the deck, we have the 7 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Wow. Look at that. So definitely I feel like there was someone that was a big time player, someone who was very dishonest, someone who cheated a lot, someone who constantly telling lies like this person. But this was a very free-spirited person. This was not someone who was settled down, right? And they broke you down. They broke you down. And now you're in a very, I feel like, defensive state now, and you need to heal from that past, because that's still lingering, whether you know it or not. Tell me about mirror and twin flames. Like, you're still mirroring. You know what? I feel like some of you may have gone through like I want to say kind of like an abuse situation in the past where things, kind of were like rough and in a violent and aggressive way. And I feel like it's lingered. That energy has lingered, and now you're very protective. And this is you finally letting go and letting someone in. Okay, so this is a huge tower moment. This is this is the tower, okay, of the situation. That is what it is. So you're trusting love in again. Tell me about this mirror and the twin flames. So we have the 10 of Cups. Yeah, you were happy with this person or you lived with this person. Ooh, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Everything was going well until it changed. And this also represents sudden change. But when it's in the reverse, that Wheel of Fortune represents some sort of change in the situation and things delayed, something not coming through. Bad karma. Okay? Bad karma. So, and this is also someone who's very out of control. And remember, I said this person was out of control. So, something about this family or this living situation was out of control with this person. They were very aggressive. I'm getting an energy of aggressive. This person was nasty. They were mean. Okay. Under the deck, look, the Chariot, and you left. You couldn't stay. You couldn't be in this situation with this person the way they were hurting you. Look, we have the Knight of Swords. Listen, you made a 180 and went the other direction. Okay. This is somebody who quickly had to make a decision quickly and went in the other direction. This talks about a game-changing situation. Whatever it was bad enough for you to leave. Do you see what I mean? Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This situation was nasty enough that you were making plans to get the hell out of Dodge. Okay? It was that bad. But now you've met your soulmate, and it says fun times. Okay, so if you haven't met your soulmate, you're about to. You're about to meet someone that is an amazing connection, and you're about to have a lot of fun with this person. I mean, a lot of fun. They're going to take you places. You may go to concerts, music events. Tell me about soulmate and fun times, please. So we have the King of Wands, okay, making plans. And look, the Three of Cups. Look, meeting up, having fun, going out on dates, making plans and meeting up. So this is like a real deal Holyfield. This is not some small timer. Can I come over and watch Netflix? No, this is not that person. This is someone who says, we're getting dressed up. You're getting your hair done, your nails done, your feet done. I'm picking you up at 7. No, the car will be there at 7. Be ready. Literally. Or just someone who shows up and says, get your go bag. We're going out of town for the weekend. Like that kind of stuff. Under the deck, look, the moon, unpredictable. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is an energy of just like you never know what to expect with this person. And we have the hanged man. So interesting that we have both. And this is interesting because this is waiting for something. This is like waiting on someone and not sure of what to expect, but it's like you're sticking around. You know what I mean? Like the hanged man waits. The hanged man does not go anywhere. You know what I mean? Um, there's also some uncertainty here. Maybe you're not sure if this is going to last. There's an energy of you're having so much fun with this person that you don't know if this is going to last. With the King of Wands and the Three of Cups, this is also an energy of being in the moment. You know what I mean? Last minute plans. Because the King of Wands does plan ahead, but the Three of Cups with the moon and the Hanged Man, yeah, this is somebody who, like, at the last minute, they will call you and say, hey, do you want to go out on a date tonight or tomorrow? You know what I mean? Like, very romantic. Okay, I'm getting very mature. So, what is going on with this love call? You know what? I'm getting an energy of this person may reach out to you while you're with this person. They're going to reach out to you in some way, whether it's a text message or phone call. But this is the karmic. Tell me about love call in twin flame. Love call in twin flame. Look, we have the King of Cups. This is someone who is at a distance. And look, we have the Eight of Swords. Someone who you have not seen or heard from. Okay. This is someone who is coming towards you. They have some sort of expectation, but you're going to block this person. Or whatever it is that this person is coming towards you with, it's unwanted here. You want this person to remain at a distance here. Under the deck, we have the Nine of Wands and the Death card. Yeah, but this person refuses to go away. And look, for our tower reading, look, we have the tower. It's showing up in our reading, y'all. I don't know why, but every time I do readings like this, the feature cards always seem to make an appearance. I will do more tower spreads like this for you guys. But look at this. Nine of Wands and the Death card. They're persistent about the fact that they're not going to let go. Right? But there's going to be a tower moment here. Ooh, there it is. King of Swords, baby. Somebody's coming in and they're going to let this person know something that they don't want to hear. And it's going to be this new person. Okay. They're going to come in defending you. Because when this person comes around, you don't want them. With the Eight of Swords, they're not even supposed to come around. I told you this person was aggressive. They were violent. They hurt you in the past. When they come towards you, you don't want them to. With the moon here and the hanged man, I feel like it's almost like you're waiting on something to happen. That's why you're waiting on something to happen. You're being guarded because you know that this person is going to show up. You just know it. You just know it. And look, with the Five of Pentacles here, underneath the Tower and the King of Swords, you have the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Someone from the past coming around to reconcile. Why? Because you left. You left for good reason. With the Nine of Swords, this person was pretty brutal. They were very nasty to you, Cancer. You had every right to walk away from this person, period, point blank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this into an extended for my members, okay? I will do more readings like this, but I will do an extended. We'll look at the challenges. We'll look at actions that you need to take. What action is this person going to take? Advice from Spirit. We'll look at future oracle messages and what's going to happen with this new love. And yeah, we'll clarify the oracle messages in the extended. I love you guys. Hit the thumbs up. If you would like to join as a member, please hit that join button. Membership is $4.99 a month. You can start and stop at any time, but you get access to all the extendeds for free. You get a free question of the month, and members first, you guys have access to all of that as well. And you get all other kinds of perks, you guys. And I do special readings for members only as well. I also do Cancer versus all 12 signs for my members every month. And I also do a money bomb. And I also do a love bomb for my members. Okay? Every single month. I love you guys. Take care. And I'll see you later. Bye.